This is WoW Uncensored, the World of Warcraft show where we talk about whatever the fuck we want. With your host, Valentine, Bubba Caleb,
Yeah, I like it.
and TTD. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Fucking nailed it.
Hi, fuckers. Welcome to another episode of WoW Uncensored, the World of Warcraft show for adults where we talk about nothing and everything that we want, maybe. I'm your host, TTD, main warrior tank of the guild Nailed It on Rexar US, who's now one instead of Mythic, bitches. With me as always, the GM of the guild Nailed It, the man with 1,000 mages, Valentine. Hi.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, didn't notice you there.
Hi. Hi. I see you've been working out. I like those pants on you. Also with us, Rogue Extraordinaire. You know him, the man, the myth, the squirrel. Bubba Caleb.
Hi.
No song.
No
Oh,
song.
Captain Planet!
he's a hero.
Gonna take pollution down to zero!
All right then.
La 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 la. Magnified.
Bad guys and something! Loot and plunder! I'll pay for this, Captain Planet.
I feel bad for the Heart Kid. He's got
Yeah.
the most useless power, but he looks like toot bait.
I feel... I was going to say that I feel like watching Captain Planet, I actually knew Toot before I met him in WoW.
Yeah. It's like
Let's just call him, for show reasons, Plunder.
Plunder.
Okay then.
All right, Toot the Plunderer. Or Plunder. I like Plunder better. That works better. So hi.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Awesome.
We don't
We're-
know what we're talking
we're-
about, as always.
We're a big deal. We're a big deal Mythic Guild now.
We are a Mythic Guild.
Yeah, we are.
Officially Mythic Guild. Yes, we down Mythic Kargath this week. And it was
It's surprisingly
awesome.
not bad.
No, it really wasn't. It
What,
was
like 11 pulls?
something like that, yeah. It was it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
Still pretty fucking hectic.
Oh, there's a lot of shit going on, definitely, but it I thought it was gonna be like fucking insane god mode stuff, and it really wasn't.
No, it wasn't too bad. But whenever Zoka and I were kind of looking through the logs and WoW progress and stuff, like most the other guilds on our server had like 35 pulls on that boss before they killed him.
Oh,
All right,
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did. We killed him 3 times faster, and we took 3 times more damage.
Really?
Yeah, actually, Door broke down all the logs, and our tanks took 3 times more damage,
Jesus.
Which
and
is crazy.
our raid took quite a bit more damage too. But
Like all my cooldowns were on cooldown constantly. Like I was
Yeah, I don't
using
know.
At
everything.
least you were wearing the right back.
That's true.
oh my god!
That is true. I was not wearing the Rapid Unity this time.
So far, heroic Imperator kill. Pro tank over here was wearing the Rav of Unity.
Totally
Yeah.
still nailed it though. We still
Man,
You were
why is-
getting destroyed quite a bit.
Why is he getting railroaded so hard? Oh,
Well-
guys, guess what? I was wearing this guild cloak.
to be fair, I was fucking up a mechanic, so it wasn't just me being stupid with my gear, it was also me just fucking up. Because I was tanking the Reaver too close to the mages.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just getting fucking railroaded.
You tend to do that.
I do, because I think the range is farther than it actually is. So
Maybe.
but
I just figured you thought, well, I'll just tank him by here so we can cleave down the mages.
no. I'm not that stupid. I mean,
Slightly less stupid than
I'm
that.
slightly less stupid than that. I was trying to pull him away, but I was trying to, because where I was pulling him, I didn't want to pull him back too far to where Zula and Toot were with all the other ads. So I was trying to keep him kind of close, and there was also a bunch of traps and shit around that I didn't want to get accidentally popped. So I was kind of keeping him toward like the door a little bit, but trying to get far enough away from the mages too, so they wouldn't get that buff. And apparently I was wrong, a lot.
Meh.
So
We killed it.
And we still killed it, and we killed it. I mean, we've killed it again since then. So
I think we've killed it like 3 times, haven't we?
2 or 3. Yeah.
So far out of everything, even like Mythic Kargath, Imperator, normal and heroic, seem to be the most unforgiving.
It really did. Like, but I'm happy about that. I'm happy that the last boss of this instance was a cock block. Because if it wasn't, then it'd feel like Nax Ramus all over again. Because every other boss was fairly like easy. It wasn't too difficult.
No.
Butcher, like doing Butcher under geared, kind of sucked.
Oh, yeah.
Doing Butcher on
Bitchered.
with heroic.
Bitchered.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I like his name. I like that name.
I like
Bitcher.
Bitchered. Yeah,
I think
he's now Bitchered.
I think now he's just Richard. We'll just keep changing it.
Dick.
Bitchard to Richard. No, Dick's too nice. Which one did we name Fag Magic 2.0?
Wasn't that Shield?
Yeah, it was Shield Bitch.
Yeah, because I never knew his name really.
Korog?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah. I don't remember his name. Let's just call him Fag Magic 2.0.
Yeah. We should just call Butcher Dick, because that's also my middle name.
I think he's now Bitchard or Richard, whichever we decide.
Bitchered.
Yeah, Bitchard.
Definitely Bitchered.
But another thing that made Mythic Kargath a little hard on us was we ran 6 healers because we didn't have anybody else to pull in. We were down 2 of our DPS, so we pulled in subs who were not geared for Mythic. So next week should be much easier with theoretically 3 more DPS.
Yeah, but aren't we down a healer this week?
Yeah, but we don't need 6 healers.
That's
Yeah.
true. And the next
that-
boss we're attempting for progression is Twin Ogron.
Yep.
Which, from what I understand, isn't, like, super different.
No, it didn't look bad.
No.
I mean, there are a few changes, but it's not bad.
It should be a kill.
I'm looking to be tied for server first or server first by next week.
Because it goes the mythic progression that everybody's suggesting is it goes Kargath, Twin Ogron, Bracken Spore, Tectus, Butcher, or no, Tectus, Korog, Butcher, Imperator? Is that the order?
I think so. It's like not that far off from heroic.
Basically, you do Butcher like next to last. Or you could be like Paragon and kill Imperator, then go back and kill Butcher.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about this guild that was buying world firsts?
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day, but I didn't know all the specifics on it.
I just read an article about it too.
I saw it on the forum. Somebody posted it on Twitter. I looked it up. Apparently, a guild bought mythic kills to get the, like server first or like US 15th or something.
Yeah, like top 15.
They had
Where's
their
this?
accounts piloted.
Yeah, basically the same thing that Wreckful and Soda Poppin' were doing, and they got
they were-
permabanned for.
Yeah, well, kind of. They were on the other side of it.
Right. But okay, I found it. Here, I'll link it to
So
you
did
guys.
the related but not changing the subject a little bit, did the people who had their accounts piloted by Wreckful and Soda, did they get permabanned?
I think they were piloting each other's, weren't they?
I don't know.
I know that Wreckful was playing Sodas for a while because he wanted to try Paladin, but like Wreckful is historically known for hating leveling, like, a lot. Like, almost as bad as some people in our fucking guild. Or people... Like Zula. Maybe even worse than Zula. So, he wanted to try Paladin, so Soda let him try his Paladin, and they streamed it. And the thing is like, all these fucking PvPers who do it, they stream this shit. It's like, if you're knowingly breaking the rules, why would you advertise it to everybody? That doesn't make sense.
Right.
But...
Yeah.
This
I don't understand. Like, were they boosting each other through Arena? Is that why they got banned? Because I know tons of people who say, "Hey, let me play your account, or let me go do your dailies for you." Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't want to admit to any such activity, but I know of people who've done it.
I know of people who have done it as well, and that's fucking a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. But I get piloting somebody else's account to get them like achievements, rare achievements, or like rating and stuff like that. Like, I get that.
Yeah. So according to Trick and Velvet in chat, they were just playing each other's account. So that's what they got busted for. But this guild, it's Chaos Latin Guild is what they're called, or KLG or whatever. The 20 players who got their accounts piloted, not the piloters, but the pilotees. Is that how you say it? They got a 72-hour ban, and all the world first achievements they got, or realm first achievements they got, have been stripped from the guild.
Good.
Let's see.
Dula just sent me a private message. Faggot, I don't hate leveling. Bullshit. You're the first one bitching about leveling shit.
That's true. Fact. Let's see. So what happened was they got up to Korag legit, and then when every other guild has been stuck on Korag for like 3 to 4 weeks or whatever, and they had everything else killed, I think. They got Korag and Imperator down like within 2 nights. So that's what like sparked the whole thing.
Like, how did they find out who did the piloting?
Well, that's what I'm reading right here. Members of other top 10 U.S. guilds have spoken about the situation, with Haunted from Nightmare Asylum stating that their guild was approached and offered $1,500 to play on their behalf.
Oh shit!
And this is the series of tweets. Food for thought. We were approached and asked if we would carry them. They offered us 22 to 25 678 item level characters to nearest match our comp of choosing, and the starting price was $1,500. We instantly declined. I can say that at least the top 6 U.S. guilds were all asked, and many turned them down. So just start crossing names off the list, and you'll have your culprit. I'm 98% sure I know who it is, but I won't name any names. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, you don't want to be a whistleblower. I understand. Let's see. One of the members of the guild actually confirmed that they paid for it. It was made to a private Facebook group, so it can't be verified, but there's a translation here. It says, many of you will wonder how we did it so fast if only 19 hours ago killed Korag. Well, the answer is simple. For a small fee, you can buy many things, including internet. You can buy a realm first. So thank you.
They admitted to it?
Yeah, they admitted to it on their private Facebook page. That's fucking stupid.
Well, what's even the point? Like, I mean, I get wanting to be server first, or like, you know, top in the U.S., but
is this like a sponsored guild or something? Like,
I don't know. If you're gonna openly admit that it wasn't even you, then like you're just gonna. It's so much bullshit, and that's like, you didn't do it, so why would anybody even care?
Yeah.
At that point, it's just a huge slap in the face to all the guilds who have been working on Tag Magic 2.0 or Imperator.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a lot of bullshit.
It doesn't show that they're like a pro guild or sponsored or anything, so like all I'm pulling up is like WoW Progress and oh dude, World of Logs, really? They have logs? Apparently not in January. Yeah.
Still look at World of Logs. Most people use Warcraft logs now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Chaos Latin Gamer. I'm looking this up because I'm curious. Here we go. They have a bunch of logs. Their Korag kill. And then Tectus. Okay, that's Tectus kill. That's heroic. Yeah, here's a log of their Korag kill. I don't make sense of any of this stuff. I don't know. Here. Look, because you know Warcraft logs better than I do.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able... If they're getting their counts piloted, I don't see that there's going to be much of a change in the Warcraft logs, except for mechanics being done better.
That's true. Maybe slightly higher DPS.
Yeah, it could be.
It's all in Spanish.
Just fucking sad. You pay to play a game, and then you pay somebody else to progress your character even more. It's like 100 times worse than paying somebody to level your toon.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Which is still shitty, but...
Yeah. No mages in this kill. And one rogue. Hey, hey, Bubba, do you want to know what rogue abilities are in Spanish?
I'm looking at it right now.
Puñalada, I'm guessing, is backstab? Oh, it is back. Oh, okay, so if you hover over it, it tells you the English.
Yeah, if you hover over the...
Yeah. Emboscada! Ambush. Ruptura.
I noticed there's a lot of buckling down on this shit lately.
I'm actually okay with it. The cheating's stupid. Especially in a game where there's no prize. I don't get the point.
Yeah.
Like, all the guilds that I know of that actually have sponsors and get paid for it, like Blood Legion and Paragon and, all those huge guilds, there's actually some incentive. But they're world first guilds, who's going to carry them through anything?
Right.
All these other guilds, what's the fucking point? I mean, you're basically going for pride. Or...
That's what I was going to say. The only thing I could think of is like bragging rights of just being the top. But if you are openly admitting that it wasn't even you that did it, then what's the point?
It's so stupid.
It is stupid. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's not like...
I think the 72-hour ban is a little light compared to... Yeah. In my opinion, what they did is much, much worse than what Soda Poppin' and Wreckful did.
Oh, yeah, by far. Because Soda Poppin' and Wreckful weren't doing anything. It's not like they were carrying each other or anything.
I'd originally heard that Wreckful was playing somebody else's account to boost them in Arena.
Well, he does, but that's not what they got busted for. They got busted for popping on each other's accounts on stream. Like Soda and Wreckful were both streaming at the same time. This is what I heard. I don't know for sure. But Wreckful and Soda were both streaming at the same time, and they're roommates. And they said, "Hey, let's swap accounts," and they did, and that's what got them busted. It wasn't fucking Wreckful boosting people. It wasn't for Soda boosting people, which I'm pretty well. I know Wreckful does. I don't know if Soda does. I don't watch his stuff because I don't like him that much. I don't find him entertaining. But
if they were roommates when that happened, that's complete bullshit that anything happened to him.
It would be no different than if Wreckful got up from his computer and Soda sat down at it and started playing.
Right.
No different. Fuck, am I gonna get busted because I let my kids play on my account?
Yep.
You
just got yourself banned.
Well, there goes my surefire way to punish my children.
I mean, I get making an example out of people, but that's pretty extreme to permanently ban. Well, unless there's more to it than what we actually know, which could be.
It sounds like there should be.
Well, and even so, you would think that the punishment would be the same for everybody. Like, just Like, doesn't matter what they were doing. If they were piloting an account, then it doesn't matter if they were doing arena carries or swapping computers or getting, server first kills. They should all be either permabanned or not permabanned, either one.
Right.
It should. It seems
Didn't
like,
go from nothing to fucking permaban on the first fraction.
Yeah, I mean, 72-hour ban, okay, but I mean, even a 72-hour ban isn't that big of a deal. But I guess if you're
No.
making money streaming it, like
I've had a lot of those.
because I know Soda and Wreckful do it like full time, like that's their job is streaming WoW and Hearthstone, I guess. So a 72-hour ban is going to hurt them a lot more than it's going to hurt like us.
Right.
We just don't raid for a couple days. Big fucking deal. Fuck, Val's been banned for 72 hours like 4 times.
Yeah, for like the same thing. So I thought it was supposed to be like a progressive, like penalty or whatever. Like it starts off with 24-hour or a warning and 24-hour, then whatever. Like there's a pyramid of it.
Mm-hmm.
You would think.
You don't just go nothing to permaban. I mean, they have the right. They have the right to do that. Give me a second. I got to plug my headset in.
Okay. I
Here
guess
quietly then.
That didn't take very long. Anyway, they have the right to permaban anybody, depending on how extreme the situation is. But
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
like for me, saying faggot all the time, I got banned, and now I say faggot even more, and it doesn't even matter. They're like, okay, this is.
Obviously,
He's not
the
getting
bans
it.
are not are not helping at all.
Like I remember, I think we've talked about this before. How like insane that they were with shit like this. Like if you got reported, there would be a GM talking to you like within the hour about whatever. And now I can, short of threatening to kill somebody, or I guess piloting somebody else's account, you don't really get in trouble for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The way I see it, if it's in-game socially, that if you don't like the person, ignore them, or you can block them from trade, or you can turn on a language filter. Like, I've never understood getting banned
Yeah.
for cussing.
for something that, for bad language. There's a fucking filter for a reason. And it is auto set to be on.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
It is, isn't it? I've had it shut off for so long I've forgotten.
Yeah, me too.
Huh.
So I don't know. But anyway, that whole situation is pretty sketchy, and I'm sure there's until you find all the information, there's probably a decent amount that we don't know about. Like, I don't know if they ever were warned. Whenever I was looking at Reckful's Twitter account, he said this is the first time anybody's like actually said anything to him about it, and then he got permabanned. But
Well-
same with that guild. I wonder how many times they've actually done that
Yeah, I mean,
and got away with it.
because you'd have to think that this idea didn't come to them out of the blue.
Right.
I mean, they've had to at least thought of it before or actually done it before.
And you had to have 20 people on board for it.
Yeah, because I read somewhere, I don't remember if it was in that article or not, but they said that $1,500 isn't that hard for 20 people to raise. So it's like it's like that amount of money meant nothing.
Right.
Man.
Well, that's only like 125-ish, 150-ish per person.
Well, 2,000.
Did you say 1,500?
Well, less than 100 per person.
Yeah, it's like 75 a person. That's not bad.
Well, I mean, like you said, the in between 15 to like 22 or something.
Yeah, they said it
So roughly
started
like
at-
70, like 75 to like 200 max.
Yeah,
person.
something like that. That's not terrible for people
That
who
really
don't have
isn't that
kids.
bad. Well, who wants to pilot my account?
I'll give you a nickel.
Dime.
Oh, You got
I'm just kidding.
You got
I
15
won't let
cents.
anybody touch my account except for like a couple of close friends. That's
Shh,
it.
shh, shh.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't say that I have. I said I would.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody listens to this show anyway. It's fine.
There's a difference.
That's true.
That's bullshit too. Like what? How far is the extreme on that? Like if I let you play my account, or if I let my kid play my account, like can I get banned for my 6-year-old playing my mage?
I think somebody in the chat room says immediate families, like exempt. So apparently
that's such bullshit. So if me and my brother played competitively WoW, then it would be okay for him to play my account. Essentially doing the exact same thing that Soda Pop and Erectful did.
Apparently.
Because we're family.
Yep.
Or if for some reason Logan got really good at fucking gaming or at WoW, and I let him play on my account, he's my son. Does he get in trouble for boosting?
Yeah, or vice versa. He starts playing competitively, and you're like, "Ah, let me take over," and then you start playing. That's okay.
I used to play my wife's rogue when she was like
You're
sleeping
banned.
and shit. Well, it was at that time we shared an account.
Banned again.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm fucked.
Can't share accounts.
You
well,
might.
I guess you can if it's immediate family.
Wife, does that count? I mean, she's a whore.
Well, I guess you could put.
She's like a lesser human.
I guess you could put family like you can link your kids and family's accounts through BattleNet and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like legit, I don't think you get in trouble for that.
Like my kids' accounts linked to mine.
Like just in case you do get in trouble, I won't say any names, but I know a guy and his brother who both play and their BattleNet accounts are linked, and they can swap back and forth whenever they want.
Yeah, and they have their separate accounts.
Right.
Like, it's two separate accounts. I know who you're talking about.
I think he just recently actually pulled his account off of BattleNet but it was like a huge hassle.
Really?
Yeah, because like to pull another account off of your BattleNet account is like a big deal apparently. Well, I tried to as well, because a while ago, remember Jim? His account something. Oh, it was before we could before you could. What was it?
Before
you didn't be able to used to do something. What was it? Couldn't transfer Horde and Alliance on the same server.
Yeah.
And then you had to have a level 55 character to make a Death Knight.
Right.
And well, anyway, there were a couple of. He didn't want to level a character over again, so I had a account that I never used. He just used it, and they got linked.
Yeah.
Or it was already linked, but
there was a while when I quit the game for like 3 or 4 months. It was right before I joined Cursed. I had quit the game for like 3 months. I gave my account to my cousin, and I was done. I wasn't gonna play anymore. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play again, because I got a new computer or something. And so instead of taking the whole account back, because it was still in my name, and this was before the BattleNet link, I just made a new account, and I'm like, hey, can I have my warrior back? You don't even like him. He's like, yeah. So I took the warrior back. So the priest he played is Hellspectre. The priest he played is actually my old priest. He doesn't play anymore. It doesn't matter. It's my account anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you won't get in trouble.
I won't get in trouble.
That's like with me. Like if somebody plays my account, I got hacked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did not give him
Easy
authorization to play. Can I?
I got hacked from the same IP that I play at.
I have a person I know. We'll say that. A person I know, because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, sold their account to a Chinese gold farmer. He got like $700 for it or something when he quit. And when he decided that he wanted to come back, because Diablo 3 had just come out, and he wanted to play Diablo 3, but he had to have his Battle.net account. Well, he didn't have anymore. So after receiving the money for his account like 2 years prior, he just called up customer service like, yeah, my account was hacked, and got all of his shit back. Everything.
That's amazing.
So he got like $700, and then got all of, and he had like a pretty geared out warrior from Wrath, and like a Pally and a Death Knight and something else.
Right.
I mean, he was working on Shadowmourne and shit. It was a pretty decent account.
I will say the security has come quite a long way.
It really
Because
has.
I remember in Wrath, and I'm sure you guys remember, me getting hacked and my characters being transferred to other servers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That actually happened to Pinballs, too. He got hacked, and they moved his Boomkin, or his Resto Druid at the time, to another server. So, that was rough.
I got hacked. I think in Kata I got hacked. They didn't transfer any of my characters or anything, but they stripped them and fucking vendored everything. I had nothing except some gold because I intercepted a mail. So
Yeah, that's what happened to all my characters. They raped all the gold and then mailed it to one dude, and then took my character out of the guild, transferred him, and put him into a gold farmer guild.
Wow.
Yeah, which I got everything back, but still.
Yeah, they let me keep the money too. That was kind of cool. They're like, "Ah, sure, you can have it," and they gave me all my gear back and everything. It was fucking awesome. I was very pleased with customer service that day.
I bet.
Well, like 3 days. It took a while.
I'd gotten hacked like 3 or 4 times. I don't even know how. Oh, I think. Well, no. I don't know. They say the easiest way to get hacked is to go buy gold.
Yeah. Because I think they keylog you and shit when you go to those websites. Which isn't even going to be a thing anymore.
Right.
That would be awesome. I'm actually pretty stoked about the buying game time with currency shit.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. The only thing it's going to do is it's going to destroy the economy again.
Yeah. Well, I think part of their...
That's why LoL hates it so much, I think. Because it's going to destroy the economy. For people who have out-of-game money, they can just buy all the game time.
Yeah.
And then sell it in-game and just run the auction house. They set the new lows and highs. And for people that don't have a lot of money out-of-game, like me, and have a decent amount in-game, it's like, it doesn't matter because I can just buy it.
Right.
It's just really, it's along the same lines as having somebody pilot your account to an extent, I guess. It's like you do a lot of work to get something done, and then somebody else just comes along and pays for it to happen.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. Actually,
So I get that
really
aspect
sucks.
of it. But, on the other hand, it's a good idea as far as
I mean,
keeping a lot of people who can't really afford to constantly come up with the 15 a month, or they can afford it, it's just not to spare it, really.
well, I mean, he's been doing it for years. It's not like it's a new thing.
No, I know it's not a new thing, but that's what's been the best about WoW for me, is it's not like any other game, and then they start incorporating all these things from other games, and it's slowly just turning into multiple games, the best of every game, basically. And then it ends up turning into the worst of every game.
Yeah. Somebody's lazy's getting raped.
Which, I mean, I'll play it until... Oh, yeah, it is. I guess I'll take a talking break.
Val's talk too much. The internet's going out.
Internet has had enough.
But, like, well, I mean, he's got a point. Like, how much shit have they stolen from other games and put into WoW?
But yeah.
I mean, AoE looting. Isn't that from Star Wars?
I forgot if it was there. But they take what another game did, but they do make it better.
That is true. I mean, look at garrisons. That's our player housing. I prefer garrisons over player housing.
Right.
Like all day, every day. Garrisons are still fun to me.
Yep.
I don't pay attention to them as much as I did at the beginning. Especially now, like on D, I don't even do missions that have just XP because I only have like 2 or 3 followers that aren't epic now. Everybody else is epic.
Yeah.
So really, I do the ones that give you, like high mall missions and legendary items and shit.
Yeah.
And I do the ones that give you items because I disenchant them for dust because I'm always needing dust. And the gold ones, and that's it. I don't touch. Like I have 15 missions in my log that I won't do because I mean, there's no point in me doing them. I'm just spending resources for nothing, essentially.
Yeah, but you can also get the boxes from those missions.
Yeah, I always send my scavengers out. Like, my scavengers are fucking slaves. They are constantly working. They don't get no breaks.
You don't need the scavengers to get the boxes.
Yeah, you get guaranteed on level 100 missions.
Really?
Yeah.
I did
not talking about resource missions, just talk about the...
Just the XP missions?
No, you get the...
Like the scavenger box? Is that what
Salvage
you're talking
crates.
The crates, yeah. You don't need your scavengers to go get those.
I thought you did.
Ew, salvage crates.
Oh my god!
That's completely separate.
Yeah. Yeah, they're guaranteed from level 100 missions, and from 95 to 99, you get the level 3 ones if you have level 3. But like 90 to 94, you get the lower boxes.
My whole life has been a lie. I did not know. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought, because I have like 6 or 7 scavengers, that I thought it was just those guys giving me all the fucking boxes. Oh my god.
Nope. No, sir.
I'm a moron.
That's why I do all my missions, but all my guys are epic now anyways.
Yeah,
and I just need the salvage crates because I want to get them all to item level 650 because they're all at least 645 now.
I think I have 15 that are above 650. I have a few at 640-ish, and then I have a couple that I barely started. They might be at like 620 or 630. But I'm getting up there. I'm getting to the point where pretty soon I'm not going to have any more missions I have to do except for legendaries and raid missions.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, because even after a while, I would assume the salvage crates wouldn't be as useful anymore, except to
you just
have
sell
a
this
small,
shit for them.
Yeah, have a small chance to get something to sell. But I have heard of people like getting raid loot from them. I've never gotten a single piece.
I have.
Have you really?
I've gotten 2 BOE cloaks.
Really? I've never
Oh,
gotten
like
anything.
world drop cloaks?
But like, they drop in, like they're the ones that drop in like in a normal high mall.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to get some of that shit because my rogue needs gear. I got a time to beat now, so I need to get.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people get them. I've gotten 2, but I've done. And I send out max missions every day and have all sorts of boxes to do. So,
well,
if you think about it, my chances aren't really that great because like 1 in 200.
Still.
That's better than nothing. I mean, I've already got the building, so.
Yeah.
I actually tore down my tavern. Oh, maybe I didn't. But I've stopped like getting followers from it because there's really there's no point to having any more followers. You can't use any more of them.
I'm actually gonna probably get tavern again, just to keep getting followers, because there's only so many you can get. So I want to see what happens whenever you run out, even though it'll take like 2 years.
No, it'll take I think 4.
Really?
I thought.
There's over 200.
Yeah, there's over 200 and you don't get one a week, so...
Holy shit. I still wish they would have made it account bound though. Like I wish the garrisons weren't character specific. I wish it was account bound. I'd love to see like my ults and shit running around my garrison while I'm on my main.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I always thought that'd be awesome.
It just sucks to have to do, like, it really makes it not very ult friendly.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have to go, I've done Leroy, and then I have to go do Leroy again. I don't think it would hurt anything to make those account bound. There's no reason not to do it. But I don't know.
Blizzard is probably still holding on to that really old thought that they want all of your characters to feel unique. I don't think they understand that, like, that's not even really a thing anymore.
Thing is, if you get Leroy right away on a level 90, he's at level 100.
Well, have it.
I say they have it wait till they get to 100 before they can get Leroy.
Well, yeah, if they keep it simple, or just make everybody use one garrison. Just have like one garrison for your account that all of your alts can participate in. On that server.
I don't like that because of professions and shit that you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You have
really
to keep switching buildings.
Well, you have building specifics.
Well, yeah. Well, you'd obviously have to make it bigger.
Well,
you can't keep it the same size.
I mean, it's much better to have
build a
separate
garrison.
ones.
Yeah, if you're gonna say build a garrison and let everybody have every building possible, then
there's no point for them. There would really be no point for a garrison if you could just have everything.
Yeah,
I suppose you're right there.
But
go to War Spear or something and get everything done.
Right.
Scaling is not an uncommon thing, so I don't see why they couldn't scale followers, or just you're not able to use it until your level matches the level of the follower.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, it's there, but you can't use it until your level matches the level of the follower. So theoretically, at level 100, you can unlock all the followers that were on your main.
Trick is saying in chat that
good idea.
Achievement is account bound, so the followers should be too. Like achievements like Leroy, is that account bound?
No, it's not.
Think so, because my ult doesn't have Leroy.
Like I know the profession buildings and shit are account bound. Like all the achievements to unlock level 3 blueprints are account bound. But I didn't think
I don't have Crowman right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have Crowman, but I don't have it. Like, I'm on my mage right now. It's not available.
You mean your
None
other
of these
mage?
guys are available. Yeah, that's true.
You have to be.
But you have to individually get them. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yep. Stuff.
It's just frustrating, especially like doing the salvage art, for example. Like, I want the salvage art, my priest.
But you have to go
but
do
I
that
can't,
quest line first.
because I have to go do the whole quest line.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That part sucks.
I have all these quest lines I've already done, and I have to do them again to get them on my ult. Which is fine, it makes sense, but that's why I'm not playing him, because I don't want to do that.
I have to say that my alt garrisons are not nearly as good as my main garrison, because I don't care as much. I get some stuff, like I get the profession buildings. I go ahead and I do the salvage yard shit while I'm leveling, because I know I'm going to want to do it anyway. But like, and I always pick up a trading post just because eventually you just start selling all your shit anyway. Other than that, I don't really give a shit. To be perfectly
I'm sure they
honest.
started off better than your main garrison did.
Well, I think everybody's garrison in the world started off better than mine. Except my ex-wife's, because I gave her the wrong advice.
Because you gave her what you did.
And she totally took it. No, I gave her, like, even worse than what I did. I told her, like, well,
That's
you know,
surprising.
The profession buildings are really not useful until you hit max level. So don't even worry about picking those up. Make sure you get a storehouse, and make sure you get, what else did I tell her? Something fucking stupid. Like the Gladiator Sanctum, I told her to get, and something else.
I have the Gladiator Sanctum right now.
I have it on my rogue, but I mean, for leveling, it's really, unless you're PvPing, which she totally doesn't, or she thinks she does.
No, you can
but-
only get the stuff for it through Ashran, so in World PvP.
Yeah.
So unless you're running into a lot of World PvP, it's pointless to have WoW leveling because you can't do anything with it.
I am curious as to what World PvP is like now on PvP servers with no flying. I wonder if it's like more prominent than it has been the last 3 or 4 expansions, or if it's the same, like nobody gives a shit anymore. That is something that I'm curious about. I have to talk to somebody in a PvP server and ask them. Because I like...
Wasn't Emerald Dream?
Yeah, Emerald Dream is a PvP server.
I don't know people in Emerald Dream.
I don't, really. I know Rico. And people who, like, didn't transfer with us. That's it.
Which, they don't matter.
True. Rico has a new Shadow Priest in our guild to replace the one that just fucking bounced. Damn it.
Oh, God.
People.
We have the worst fucking luck with people that we like that we recruit. It's fucking horrible.
But we don't see it coming is the worst part. Like if it's people that I was like, yeah, I definitely saw that. But recently it's a bunch of people who we were like, what, really?
Yeah, like this expansion is 2 months old. Almost exactly 2 months old. And we've lost 2 raiders. Like in the last month, actually. We lost a hunter and we lost a shadow priest. Known as Darren and Gary. That's not their real names. Their names are protected. Not really. And they were both just blindsided. One was a little bit more douchey than the other one. Like as far as how they left. But they both still sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
When my latency goes down a little bit, I don't know how I sound right now.
you sound great.
Yeah, you sound fine.
I sound fine.
Yeah.
All right. The shitty thing is we started the guild up at the end of MOP, and we were building it for Mythic, and everybody that we recruited knew that.
Yep.
So one of the persons who quit was said that we weren't progressing as quickly as he would like, which is bullshit because he knew we were recruiting for Mythic, and we were recruiting for Mythic at the start of expansion. Obviously, you've never ran a guild. You can't recruit fucking 10 people, really good people, to raid and to mesh with your raid within 3-4 weeks. Like, you can, but the chances that it's going to work out is not that great because we've already went through people. We've already recruited people. We've had our Mythic core set up twice over. But they don't. Some people don't work out either performance-wise or personality-wise. So that's what we tried to build first is personality first. We want to make sure that it's somebody we actually want to keep in the raid. Which, we've slacked off on that this expansion.
A little bit.
There's been a couple people that have been a little off-putting. And some people that we keep, like Rex. we all know Rex. Rex is how he is, and we love him for it. But a lot of other people don't. Yep. Same with a handful of other people with Zula, or a lot of people have their own sense of humor that it takes a while to get used to. And pulling them into a big Mythic group like that, it's a headache waiting to happen. But we've dealt with it pretty well for the most part.
There hasn't been any big blow-ups, and I'm really surprised about that, and happy about that.
Yeah, not really. I mean, everybody is at least mature enough to where if person A hates person B, they're not going to blow up about it in the raid and cause us to, not progress. They kind of just keep it themselves for the most part. But I don't know. That's the biggest thing I look for is, are you going to come in and get along with the rest of us? Or at least us three.
Yes.
We don't care about anybody else.
Yeah, if you get along with us and Door and Lol, you're fine.
Yeah, which most everybody really does, and if they don't, then they don't last very long anyway. But the first two bailed because he wanted to be doing Mythic, which, in all honesty, we progressed a lot quicker than I thought we would, but not a lot quicker than I wanted, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we got stuck up on a couple of places where we shouldn't have been, but thinking back to us just making this guild on Rexar and recruiting people, we did really well in the time that we had done it, and with the people we recruited and tried to build a team and get to know everybody and raid together. It's gone really well so far. I really can't complain. I would love to be further, but like I said, for the amount of time that we've been at it with the people that we have, I think we've done very well.
Yeah, we have.
That aside, there are people who just want to come in and auto progress. They don't want to put in the back work. They don't want to worry about any of that shit. They just want to come in.
They don't want to work
and kill
for
bosses.
It. They don't want to earn it. They just want to have it.
Right.
They'd like to pay $1,500 to get a kill.
Yeah.
Which is shitty, but you can't change the way people think or the way people want to play. I guess one of these guys who left, he was a friend of somebody, but I guess he does this thing a lot.
Yeah, guild hops, which we found out like after the fact.
Yeah, it's really shitty whenever you got people who join. They seem to get along with the guild really well. They do great in the raids. They're not perfect, but nobody is. And then all of a sudden they leave, and it's like you just get blindsided for no reason. And you find out they've been looking for guilds for like the last 3 weeks and not taking the gear, taking people's charity for potions or professions or whatever else. Only to find out that for the last month they've been trying to get off the server like that. I don't know. Just a slap in the face, really. Like, if I'm going to help somebody out, I usually give them a little bit of time to get to know them, and then I invest in them. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, this person's giving me everything that I need, so I can leave now.
That's
it's frustrating.
To us a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Over the years, like we've had a lot of people do that.
And then our recent guy who left, I guess Lowell knew more about it than I did, but I guess he's been on the server for a while, and his reason was he hated the low pop normal server because the auction house and shit sucks, which it does. I mean, if you're looking to make a lot of money, I wouldn't go to a normal or a low pop realm because it's just not going to happen.
Right.
But I mean, he came in with no gear. He did a lot of the work himself because he had a lot of money. He geared up to what, like 620, came into raids, and we geared him the fuck up.
We really did. And he put in a lot. To give him credit, he put in a lot of work too. Like a lot.
No, he did.
Yeah.
Definitely did. In raid he actually only got like 4 drops, but I mean, I got BOEs that I gave him. I helped him out with tailoring shit. Just everybody kind of tries to help everybody, and that's what always happens. And then I just got hit with it. I'm transferring today. I'm like, what? Lowell ended up telling me about it. So that's shitty. I mean, I get you want to leave and shit, and you're looking to go other places, but give me a fucking heads up. Like, we just got a Mythic Kargath kill, and we have 20 people. We don't have a lot of spares, and the next day you're going to leave, so what am I supposed to do next week? Luckily, we already had somebody in place.
Yeah,
But
not
that's
for
not
lack
always
of
gonna-
trying
that's-
of not having the extra people. Like we've been
Yeah.
looking because we know we need more than like just 20. We need like 22 to 25 probably.
Yeah. And it's hard to get people in the guild that will just sit on the wayside.
Yeah.
It really
But
is.
now I'm trying to recruit. For and Lowell's mostly doing it, but for heroic and mythic. So basically, if you work out and you're good enough, you guaranteed a spot in heroic, and then you're pulled in mythic. And then if we have to keep pulling somebody in for somebody else, then they'll just take their spot.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
you're guaranteed heroic kills, and then a chance of going to mythic. So I don't think that's a bad deal, especially for people who do want to raid and progress. Unless you're holding out for that one guild that needs the mythic, which I feel like we've been used for a couple of times to gear them up through heroic, and then they ship off to a mythic guild.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm leery about. Like, just we're almost to the point now to where we don't need much heroic gear anymore. Like, most of our raid is pretty set. There's some people that need like 2, 3, maybe 4 pieces from heroic, and then they're good to go. And it's tough to not give a new person gear when nobody else is going to use it, when we're just going to shard it, and then just have them bounce, because we need the shards too. The shards are kind of a big deal. I don't have a problem giving anybody loot, honestly, but since we've had this happen,
we've always been like that.
Yeah, but since we've had this happen dozens of times over the years, where we gear somebody out and then they just piece the fuck out, I don't know how to say it. I'm more skeptical now than I used to be. Like, I'll still give.
I try not to be.
I try not to be too, but it's hard not to. Like,
it is hard not to. Can't put the mistakes, or not mistakes, I guess, but past experiences with other people on somebody else who I don't know, because they could be completely different.
Yeah.
So I try to do my best not to do that. But on the other hand, it's happened so many times, and it will happen, and I guarantee you it's happened to many other people. Many other guilds. I mean, you don't know.
That's true.
Especially when you recruit, you pull them in, and they end up working out. Well, it's just I'm sure it's a common issue. I mean, we don't have an app process, really, because I don't believe in having to, every time we've ever tried to mess with doing the app thing, so it doesn't matter.
No, it never does.
People can say whatever they want in an application. The only way you're going to find out for sure is to pull them in to your guild or to a raid to see how they actually act.
And we're, like, this expansion, I feel like we're better off than we have been in the past. Because, like, our core has gone from 4 to 5 to, like, 12 or 13. Like, we have a pretty big core of people that we can rely on, that we know very well, that aren't just gonna fucking bounce. Like, people we can trust.
We hope.
we hope. Unless Bob's meets some chick and faction transfers again.
Yeah. Well, there's 12 to 15 people that I know. Well, not for a fact, but I'm 99% sure that they wouldn't just bounce on us.
Yeah.
I guess nothing's for certain, except for death and taxes.
That's true.
That got dark.
That's way dark.
But
and too still liking little kids. That's a
that's always going to happen. But like I said, I mean, overall, it's not so much as a slap in the face to me as it is to the whole raid, because most of the people in the raid, I would say 15, 16 people probably that have been kind of putting it in since the beginning of the expansion with us, and they've done all the work. They've been with us through all the hardships, I guess, of recruiting. And when we recruit somebody, gear them up, and then they just bounce, that's a slap in the face to everybody.
It is.
Because how many times, like a person getting picked over someone else, because hardly any of that gear that's dropped until probably really this week that we can just be like, all right, we got better now. So somebody was on competition for gear that these people have gotten, and now it's like, well, what was the point? It's not benefiting our guild at all now.
Right.
It's a headache. It's something that every raid leader or GM has got to deal with at one point or another, and the only thing you can do is either buckle down on it or just hope that it doesn't keep happening, because I'm not gonna be one of those GMs or raid leaders that shards gear because they don't think that their trials or their recruits need a piece. Like gear's not that important to me in a larger sense that I'm gonna shard a piece of gear in front of somebody else because they're a trial. Like, I think that's bullshit, and it's fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, we even go like a little extra because on Sundays we do a normal raid so that all the people who aren't on the Mythic team or aren't doing heroic, they get a chance to raid and get some gear too. Nobody in our core needs anything from normal, or very few pieces. Like I think Bay needs a pair of pants. I'm still wearing like a pair of blue gloves. I think
I got blue feet.
Yeah, so it's very, very rare that somebody from the core actually needs something from normal. But everybody,
and 3/4 of our core is there helping.
Yeah, most of our core is there every Sunday on their mains, just carrying people through a raid, just so they get a chance to raid. So it's not like we're being super elitist or douchey or anything. We want everybody in our guild to raid, like even if they're just casuals.
And we carry a lot of people through normal,
and that's kind of the point.
Yeah, there's people that normally wouldn't be able to raid. They could kind of come and hang out and just have some fun because normal is really easy, and you can carry half of a raid through there, as we have proven.
Yeah, we fuck a lot. We fuck off a lot on normal.
Yeah, but it's still fun, and it gives the other people in the guild or people who don't get to play as often or can only really do LFR a chance to see the content and have fun and hang out in a raid setting that's not LFR.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of being in a guild if you never do anything with people in the guild?
Right.
There's no point. We have extra slots. You can go up to 30 people in normal. Why not just bring a bunch of people in and have a good time? Just fuck around and kill some bosses. Get people loot who actually want it.
Well, the reason for other people that they don't do that is because they don't want to carry anybody, which normal, I couldn't care less.
Normal takes like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal to go and have a fun raid with people who have joined your guild because they like hanging out with you. Well, if you never hang out with them or if you never do anything with them, then what's the point?
Right.
It's more. It's about more than just like the core raid team. It's about everybody.
I agree.
And there's a lot of people that have alts now that are starting to get geared up. We'll probably start an alt raid pretty soon. Or if we get to the point where everybody's wanting to play alts, maybe the normal raid on Sundays will turn into an alt raid eventually. As long as we have all of our bases covered, there's really no reason why not.
Right. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun in this guild, this expansion compared to, and no offense to anybody in our guild, last expansion. This is much more fun. It's not as drama filled so far.
Yeah.
Like last expansion, it was like, man, I gotta constantly try to keep people happy, and people were at each other's necks, and there were a bunch of cliques. Well, I don't feel like there are at all. Like, everybody is welcome to hang out in TS. This is the most we've had because we had our own vent server in MOP, and there were only maybe us three,
and maybe a couple other people.
But not very often.
Yeah.
Like the most, you would only see people log on to the Ventrilo server when it was raid time. That was it. Now, like, we got people on TeamSpeak all day long. I mean, right now we've got 8-9 people. I completely miscounted, but it's around there.
I was gonna say.
You zooled the fuck out of those numbers.
You totally
I did.
I think part of the problem in MOP was, and I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but MOP was just kind of a boring expansion.
It was, but that's really no excuse to all the bickering and bullshit that we had to go through.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when the expansion's
we had to deal with
fun,
a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. Not as... I think our most drama-filled expansion was Wrath. But honestly,
Oh yes.
honestly, that was, aside from right now, because I think the guild is like really awesome and really fun right now. But even with dealing with all that drama, Wrath was a pretty fun expansion, and the guild, the old Cursed back in Wrath, was a fun guild.
See, I don't think that it was as bad in Wrath as it was in, because most of the people anybody that we lost in Wrath didn't really care.
Well, and maybe this is just me, but I actually kind of enjoyed watching all the drama unfold in Wrath.
It was fun when it didn't involve us.
And there was even like one big thing that involved me, like a huge thing, and it was still, looking back on it, it's fucking hilarious.
Right.
Because she's a whore.
But the mop shit wasn't hilarious.
No, the mop shit
set
sucked.
us back
Yeah.
a lot.
It
It's because people would, like, the biggest issue I have whenever I'm leading anything, whether it be a raid or a guild, is someone has an issue, they talk amongst themselves to other people until it just gets out of hand. Instead of trying to address the problem or have somebody do something about it, there's just a bunch of chatter and gossip until people have enough, and then the one dude who can do something about it doesn't even know about it.
Right.
yeah.
It's just, that's very childish, and that's what happened a lot in Mob. So then you had like 4 or 5 dudes banding together, and then all of a sudden, people were super pissed about shit that you didn't even know about, and they were gone.
That was in Mop, wasn't it? That was like early
Yeah.
Mop.
We had like, well,
Are
yeah,
you
that-
are you talking about the asparagus penis initiative? That's what I'm gonna call it now.
that was part of it. That was the end of it, yeah. But
Why does it have to be an initiative?
that was like a play on Convert to Raid right there.
Was it?
Isn't there a raid called the Asparagus Initiative or something like that?
I have no idea.
Oh, is it?
Is it really?
They have a raid group, I think, called the Asparagus
Well,
Initiative.
Snaps.
I didn't mean to, but okay. I just think the bloated asparagus. Yeah, I don't.
But
even...
that was a fine example of how, if you got an issue, you should say something about it instead of having to leave the server, try to form a guild, have it fail miserably, and then everybody quits because they don't know what to do.
I actually forgot
Yeah.
that was in Mop. I thought that was Kata.
Almost every single person that bailed is not playing the game anymore.
Wow.
They could not. They couldn't progress. They thought they could do it alone, and they couldn't. I know one of them. Well, the GM of it ended up leaving his own guild.
Yeah. I remember that happening.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember that guy's name. I don't remember like
Darsh.
Darsh. Yeah, Darsh. I remember. Fucking Val. God damn it.
Well, the thing
should
that
know
really pissed
better.
me off is I really liked him.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy.
Like, I thought he was a fucking cool dude, and he was a good healer. He was good at just about anything he played. But, I mean, if you listen back at, like, about 50 episodes, you find out what happened. But
Oh yeah.
we made a reference on the show that was against his religion somehow.
Supposedly, we don't really know if that was.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, that's
Like-
the excuse he used.
but-
And then he just
right.
went like super douchey and then left.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything that we have to say or have said about it is in the giant
It's
rants.
in the archives.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go listen to him because I've actually forgotten most of it. So
yeah.
I might
I mean,
take
I
a
could-
trip down memory lane.
I could retell all of it, but I'm pretty sure everything that was to be said was said in that episode where I just fucking went batshit nuts on it. All those people.
The only people I remember from that whole thing is Less Than Pride. Those
Yeah.
are the only two people I remember. And like Less still
He wasn't a part of it.
No. And like she still talks to us and like
Pride wasn't really a part of it either, except for he knew a couple of dudes, and he wasn't raiding anyway, so he kind of just left
Yeah.
to leave. Like, he wasn't really playing. He didn't have the time. He was still cool. The only thing that I have against him was the douchey Facebook comment that he gave me.
What?
But
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
he was just defending his friends that left, and
Oh.
basically just told him to go fuck himself.
He was white knighting.
I mean, it's funny to watch people white knight on situations where they weren't around and they don't know what's going on, so they use what they have in front of them to defend. It's comical. I mean, hopefully they both gave each other BJs over it. Had a good time.
kind of changing the subject, but
that is neither here nor there.
I will say something about our guild right now. The amount of white knighting is fucking unreal. We have a lot of white knighting in our guild. It's
Do
not
we
like,
right now?
It's not like bad white knighting. Like it's.
I don't think it's anywhere where it was last expansion.
No. It's not like serious white knighting, but there's some shit going down. Not anything bad. Just
I don't know. You'll have to fill me in because I guess I don't know what you're talking
basically just a couple members, and I'm not gonna name any names, but
when has that ever been a problem?
Because I don't actually know specifically, but like anytime one of the women in the guild talk or whatever, like they're right there.
You mean you don't know specifically? I know exactly who you're talking about.
Who?
Could be one of two people.
No, Are we?
You're such a pussy.
No.
You fucking pussy.
Is this gonna be a thing now?
No, I think you're thinking of Bob's and Rex. I'm not. I'm thinking somebody else. But I don't know. I have suspicions is all.
It's Bubba.
It's totally Bubba.
Yeah, I white knight the fuck out of everyone.
I don't know. I don't think it's anywhere, like I said,
No,
anywhere near as what it was
It's not serious, it's funny.
when
That's what I'm trying to
asparagus
say.
with fucking soggy baguette would go any chick would talk, and man, he was right there. And if you said anything, then he got like super defensive. I'm like, man, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Why don't you just, send a picture of your dick to her, and then everything will be fine.
That'll go over well.
And then she'll send it to the rest of us in the raid, and then we'll laugh about it for 3 years.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that if one of us got nudes, everybody got nudes. Well,
Yeah.
all three of us anyway.
There's
I have a
There's
file.
there's also to every fan or friend that's sent any of us nudes, all three of us have them.
Yeah,
So-
I
Basically, yes.
have a file.
In case, in the future,
100% yes.
in the future, if that becomes a issue to where you're like, oh, I'll send them to you, Val, but I don't want anybody else to have them. That's not how it's gonna work.
No.
I might tell you I won't send them to anybody else, but they'll get them.
Bubba even went the extra mile and got Skype screenshots.
Oh god.
And he's like, look at this.
Look what I got.
Yeah, he went the extra mile and pulled up like fraps.
Yeah, I did.
He ninja fraps the Skype call.
He went all out. Like mine were just like mailed to me. Bubba like set up programs to catch him in the act. Like Bubba's perfect. Be like how to catch a predator. He's gonna be on there.
Have you been taking lessons from Toot?
He's been giving me advice, yes.
Nice.
But anyway, this expansion has been for the most part pretty drama free. Like I can't think of anybody that I am just at their like fucking throats or like worried about offending or anything because nobody in the guild or in the raid right now I'm worried about offending.
Yeah.
It's because
Like if I've got a problem with them, I've pulled people into TeamSpeak and talked to them about shit. If something's going on, I'll pull them in, talk to them, and then they'll tell me what's going on. And most of the time, it's a misunderstanding. But sometimes people have an issue, and I'm just like, all right, well, you need to fucking fix this shit because it's coming out in the raid.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't happen very often.
I think it's because, like, finally people are getting to the point, maybe it's through the show, maybe it's just because, we are who we are on wherever, that people actually are starting to understand, like, what our humor's like and, like, what our atmosphere is like, and they're more accepting of it than they would be, a few years ago.
Right. And that's another thing I super dig is we built a guild and we started this show quite a while afterwards, but we've not changed the way that we see things or the way that we act. So if anybody in the guild likes us, they would like the show. If anybody likes the show, they would like the guild.
Yep.
It's not like a completely different atmosphere or you don't get blindsided by stupid bullshit. I mean, we stay true to what we say for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do on any given night, especially on a raid night, is pop into our TeamSpeak, and it's basically WoW Uncensored with fucking 17 other people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's a lot of fun, especially
It's good times.
if we're on a farm night or, we're doing exceptionally well on stuff, then it's a lot more fun, obviously. If we're already doing good and, we're laid back and not as stressed out as trying to get shit done, then it's definitely a lot of fun. But sometimes it gets quiet and I got to get on people, or it is not quiet when we should be focusing and I got to get on people, but it's not bad. I've only had to tell somebody to shut the fuck up once.
And that might be a record.
That's pretty good for me.
Yeah. And
I mean,
to think we're nearing the end of High Mall, because in like 3 or 4 weeks we'll have Blackrock Foundry.
Yeah, and we're already in, last expansion's heroic mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is something we were not able to do last expansion with all the raid groups we had to keep going through. So we've already progressed tenfold.
I like where we are.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't expect to be US first, or being server first would be nice, but it's not. It's a goal of mine, but it's not something that I have to push.
Yeah. If we were pushing for that, we'd be raiding 5 nights a week.
Yeah, and that's not
4 hours a
something-
night.
Yeah. That's not something we're gonna do.
I
want to still make it fun, and I don't want to make it feel like everybody's got to work their dicks off just to get ahead. We're gonna do it at our own pace, which is something we've always done. We've just done it a lot more efficiently this semester, this expansion.
And the funny thing is, even though we're doing shit at our own pace and we're not like super pushing hardcore, we're not too far off server first. Like,
No.
we're within it. We can still hit it.
Actually 1 kill away from tying server first.
Yeah. So, I mean, just imagine what it'd be like if we actually were like a 6-night-a-week fucking hardcore guild.
I can't imagine, because I don't think I would even be raiding.
Well, I'm not saying
I'd be
that.
burnt out pretty quick.
I'm just,
Yeah. I mean, I
progression
definitely get
we
what you're
have.
saying.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not dedicate that much of my life to raiding.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love raiding, but I also have a family, and sometimes maybe a hint at a life occasionally, and usually that involves driving down to Val's house. So
we could be much further, but also so could a lot of other guilds probably.
Oh, I'm
'Cause
sure.
a lot of people could use that argument.
yeah.
But I know there's another guild that we're neck and neck with that does raid 5-6 nights a week, 4 hours at a time, and I could not
Do they?
anymore. Yeah,
I didn't realize they were that like serious.
yeah, they are, and you can see logs they've got up every day, almost every day in the last 2 weeks. They've got logs up for.
Jeez.
Wow.
It just, like, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or so I could have done that, but I was in a guild that raided 4 or 5 nights a week for 4 hours at a time, and as you can tell, I'm not in that guild now. It's too much.
Oh, looks like a couple guilds on our server got Tectus down. Or Brackenspore down.
Cool.
Well, one got Brackenspore down, one got Tectus down. So,
Like we're gonna have to put in some work.
yeah, in the same amount of time that we do right now because reasons.
We'll get her done.
Yeah.
I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not. I do want to get Mythic as far as we can in Mythic before Blackrock Foundry comes out, but as late as we had to start, this expansion, like I'm not super pushing it until really the next year, because like I said, we started late. We did not have the leg up that the other guilds had that were already established and already had their raid groups ready. So we kind of had to overcome adversity there, and we've done pretty decent with it. So now that we're just about 100% set up for Mythic, we can start pushing progression harder in Blackrock Foundry.
Yeah, and I'm actually really looking forward to Blackrock Foundry.
And while we're talking about that, like I said earlier, we're still recruiting raiders and people to pull in for the Mythic team and the Heroic team. So we've got probably like 10 available spots, because we usually raid Heroic with 20, 21, 22 people to gear other people up. So we've got at least 8 slots open for Heroic. So at the very least, if people want to come and raid Heroic, we've got that available. And then with a possible chance of moving into Mythic, because I'm sure at some point we're going to have to reevaluate and sub people in and out. So priority right now is ranged DPS. Another tank would be nice, just in case.
Right. Yeah, because there is times where, I may have to bounce, or may have to work late or something. So.
Or my latency's too high to do anything, and it's really shitty if one person causes you not to be able to raid. Yeah. And we've had that a couple of times, because we've tried to do Mythic earlier, but then we had an issue where somebody was not going to be able to make it on, or 2 people were out or something, and we couldn't get in there and do anything. So we should have started Mythic a week or 2 prior to what we actually started it, but like I said, we just didn't have the solid 20 people to try it. Finally, we just said fuck it and did it anyway, and then we got a kill anyway. So
yeah.
But like I said, we are recruiting ranged. We seem to be usually short on ranged. A couple of melee. Like any of this stuff we could pull in on Heroic, and it would be fine, with the opportunity of coming in on Mythic. So if anybody's interested, it's out there.
Yes, please.
That's really all I got for today. I mean, I wasn't even expecting to do a show today, because I woke up at 8 thinking that we were doing the show at 8, and like, oh shit, I guess we're not doing it. So then I came downstairs and played a Smite game, transferred my mage over, and then somebody mentioned something about the show, and I was like, oh, all right, we are doing the show.
I was sitting here at like 8:30, just like looking at shit and like getting the FMKs together, which we never even did. We can save it for next week, or we can do them now, either way. And I fucking passed out in my chair, and I'm surprised that like Zula and Bubba didn't hear me snoring, or maybe they did. I don't know.
No, I didn't hear anything. It didn't. Mike didn't pick it up.
I was fucking zonked.
Let's do an FMK to end the show.
Okay, that sounds like a fun idea.
Okay, here's a shot out of a cannon. Oprah, Barbara Walters, your wife. You gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. Go!
Hey, it's FMK time. Today's FMK is... Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Is FMK Black and White Edition.
Okay.
Kind of misleading. Here we go. It's up on the screen now. Lag, delay, or whatever. We have Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire, and Marjorie Reynolds. Fuck one, marry one, kill one.
I don't know who Marjorie Reynolds is.
I don't either.
Killed.
But yeah. I'm
Killed.
Killed.
Dead.
The only female is dead.
I am actually a Fred Astaire fan. So
I do like Fred Astaire.
I like Bing.
Oh, by the way, this one is provided by Haster. He called it the Holiday Inn Edition. I'm calling it the Black and White Edition. Whatever. The Holiday Inn Edition from Haster.
I like Bing too, but I like Fred Astaire.
Well, it's a singer or a singer and a dancer.
An actor.
An actor. Singing in the Rain, come on. One of the most famous songs from a movie of all time.
Well, I mean, Bing's got quite a few fucking famous songs.
Well,
as
yeah,
well.
but I'm talking like from a movie soundtrack is what I'm talking about. I mean, of course, Bing Crosby wins that.
I would almost bet you
category.
money that Bing Crosby has got some of his songs on soundtracks.
Like a lot of them.
That originated in a movie?
Well,
See, I don't
I guess
know.
you're right.
I'm asking like legit. I don't know.
probably not made for the movie. No.
Let's see. I'm looking up Marjorie Reynolds. I've never heard of it. Ministry of Fear.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello, Time of Their Lives.
I mean, I was skeptical to murder her because of the Reynolds last name. Because we all know Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah. She okay. Now I'm going to see if she's any relation. Hang on, because that could swing some things.
That could definitely sway my vote.
Let's see.
I'll pop Alter Time and
No relation to Burt Reynolds.
okay, she's
Safe.
dead.
She's dead.
Fucking dead.
He is dead
Completely
to me.
destroyed.
But who do you fuck? Do you fuck Bing Crosby or Fred Astaire?
I gotta go with a long run on Fred Astaire, so I'll fuck Bing and marry Fred Astaire. And I think you're gonna side with me on that.
Yeah, I think I will.
Mine's just gonna be swapped.
I mean, Bing Crosby could serenade me very well, but so could Fred Astaire, and he could throw in a lap dance. Well, not really a lap dance, but tap dancing around the chair. It's close enough.
That'll work.
Yeah. Fuck Bing Crosby. I feel dirty. Fuck Bing Crosby.
I don't. I feel clarity.
I'm marrying Bing. Fuck you guys.
Marrying Fred Astaire.
Fucking him.
Marjorie Reynolds, I'm sorry, you're dead.
Yeah.
You didn't
Totally
stand a
dead.
chance against Fred Astaire.
You really didn't.
He really did not.
But just so we're clear, Marjorie Reynolds passed away February 1st, 1997.
And also January 12th, 2015.
Yeah. Resurrected and dead again. So, hey, that's our FMK. If you want to add any FMKs, feel free to post them in the FMK thread that I will post in the chat room for y'all right now. We have plenty, but we always want more. Maybe if we get enough, and maybe if we can figure it out how, we can do another rapid fire. We haven't done
Yeah.
rapid fire forever.
That's true, but that requires Skype usually.
Or people can jump in TeamSpeak.
That's true.
Yeah.
But on a side note, before we do fully get out of here, is I did just transfer my 90 mage over to Rexar. So if you're looking to level a lower character, dungeon runs or whatever, add me on BattleNet and we'll get some shit done because I'm going to be leveling this guy probably the next week or so.
I may join you. I have a bunch of 90s got to level yet, so it may be a good idea.
Good talk. I like what happened here.
This was a good. This one felt right. It felt good.
I liked what happened today. I'm not mad.
Not at all. So
I'm pissed.
fuck. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Well,
Baby, we can talk all night.
we could, but we're gonna end the show. So,
But
if
that ain't getting us nowhere. I'm leading up to the Meatloaf 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
okay, keep going. Or should I say something and then you'll say something else?
I'll wait until you talk and then I'll interrupt you.
Okay, that sounds
Through
great.
song.
Okay, so you can follow us on Twitter or not. Really don't care. At WoW Uncensored for the show. Make sure you follow the station at Rivalcast Media. If you're not following the Twitch channel and you want to see us live like every week, click that follow button on twitch.tv/Rivalcast Media. You can follow Val on Twitter or not at Bubba or at fuck it, what?
Nailed it.
Wow. I messed that one up. Val's at Valentine KBS. Bubba's at Bubba Caleb Rogue. I'm at Colemsci. And yeah, you want to send us some emails because we haven't got any in a while. Make us feel loved. We did get a penis pic for a recruit though.
I forgot about that.
That was awesome.
That was pretty good.
You want to go ahead and post that?
I can't. We don't want to get banned from Twitch. Even though it's a drawing.
Even if it's a drawing.
Even if it's a drawing.
It's done in paint.
Edge says no. Edge is.
Ah.
I don't know if you noticed the slideshow, but he made me take down some pictures.
What?
Yeah, we can't have Burt Reynolds up there. Oh, not that Burt Reynolds. We can't have.
Doesn't show anything.
Oh, by the way, I'm working on a replacement for that Burt Reynolds picture.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Like, you personally?
Which is me reenacting the exact picture.
Wait.
I want this.
I have something I have to show you two. I can't put it on the stream. But Killer actually made some avatars for us, for all three of us.
Oh,
And,
sweet Jesus.
yeah, I have them, and they're glorious. I have to show them to you. I totally forgot.
Speaking of, we now have a guild Twitter.
We do at Nailed It Guild. If you want to, I don't know what we're gonna post on there. Maybe like
Was kind of tired of like
Kills.
tweeting at all the guildies, so D finally just, I'm guessing it was D, made a Nailed It Twitter account.
I did, and it is the Burt Reynolds picture. It is back in its
Good.
full glory. Although I might have to change it to the one of Val because it's pretty good too.
It's gonna
Well,
happen.
once we get that.
I gotta
find them.
I usually like shave my chest because of the tattoo that I have on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna grow that out, and then the picture will come with the chest hair.
I think once we get together, we're going to have to do just like a 3 in a line of that.
Oh my god!
Oh, real quick. Andy brought this up because we were talking about meeting up again.
Uh-huh.
Like if I was going to come down or if you guys are going to come up here or whatever. Because Andy has a new car, he wants to drive it. So he was actually offering like to drive you up here, Val. But I was like, we need to meet at Bubba's because I don't want to leave Bubba out again.
Bubba leaves himself out.
He does,
Not
but
on purpose.
I don't want to give him a choice
Money
next time.
reasons.
I don't want to give him a choice. So there's two options here. There's two options.
But how awkward is it going to be at Bubba's house with his family?
Is your family still there?
They're not always here. We just have to, you know.
We're gonna have to plan a
unless
vacation for your family, and then we'll come up.
No, my mom, I mean, they all live in Texas, basically. My mom just comes in to town and visit.
Ah, gotcha.
That's not so bad then.
Yeah.
So you basically live alone
Yes, with dogs.
with many puppies.
Yes.
Or
You're
the-
like crazy cat lady, except for a dog.
Actually, that's pretty close right now because I have my mom's dogs, so I have 6 dogs here.
holy shit.
Oh my god.
They're all dachshunds.
A lot of little wiener dogs running around.
Yep, I got a lot of wieners around the house.
Nice.
I'd like
What-
to see.
The other thing that was brought up and would get more people involved is if we went to Vegas. Because apparently you can get some pretty cheap flights.
There's
Vegas.
no way I could afford that.
Hodor said that you can get red eyes to Vegas for like $80.
Okay, the flight, you know, that's fine, but the accommodations?
Andy's fucking rich. We'll just make him pay for
We
it.
can't make
Andy's
Andy do
not.
everything.
Andy's not rich. He just saves his money better than any of us do.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I think if we all pitched in a little bit of money, we could get like a suite or something, because we're all just going to sleep where we fall anyway.
You know what we could do is we could just do a GoFundMe like all these other motherfuckers do, and they get money for it.
Yeah. That
Seems to work. What's that? Patreon or whatever
Patreon?
that everyone's doing for just fucking money for being a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like, I forget.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
That's, yeah.
I didn't even do that whenever for like somebody suggested that I made a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe to find internet out here.
Who said that?
A couple of the show listeners did.
Really? No, fuck that. Like, if you can't do it yourself, just...
Yeah,
I don't even like borrowing money from, like, my brother.
I don't like it because if you can't afford it in the first place, why do you want to have other people fucking pay for it?
Yeah, like, if it's a do-or-die emergency, that's one thing. Like, hey, my car broke down, and I need a way to get back and forth from work.
Right.
Okay, yeah, okay, borrow some money for that. That's fine. But hey, I want to go to BlizzCon because reasons. You guys should pay for it. No,
well, there's a difference in that, and there's a difference in borrowing and wanting donations.
Begging, essentially.
Yeah.
Like panhandling. Fuck that. No thanks. I don't know. But I mean, we've got a little bit before we have to make a decision on when and where we meet up. I still think Bubba's got to go though. So I'm kind of leaning towards Bubba's house. Like everybody could come up here, but my house is full of people and stuff.
Yeah.
Kick them out.
They graduate college this year. So they should be. They're actually probably going to be moving out toward the end of the year. So I'll have my house back.
Okay.
Which when they move out, I mean,
it's still kind of sad. Hopefully he comes hangs out because I want to hang out with Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I go down, it's a good possibility that Will come down too, depending on when it is. Like if we do it during spring break, he can go because he's in school right now, so he can't miss. But like maybe Colastus could come down because he lives like half a mile away from me. Hodorin could come down. Fucking Dora could come down because I mean they're all right around here. I know them all in real life, so we could fucking carpool to your house.
Nice.
It'd be awesome.
I'm totes down.
You got enough floor space for all of us, and that floor is fucking comfortable. Oh my god.
Dude, I have plenty of room out here.
Dude, the carpet in his basement is so soft.
Is it shag?
No, it's
Or is it just,
I don't know, it's
just
like
super
this
soft.
It's just super soft fucking carpet. I slept like a baby on that thing. Until
Yeah,
his kids started
Well,
pounding
weren't
on
you-
fucking drums and shit to wake me up.
Weren't you drunk? Isn't anything comfortable at that point?
I don't think that day we were
No, that
racing.
day we were sober because that was the day I got there. We didn't go drink until the
Oh,
next
okay.
day. And
No,
then
that's
we-
what when I woke you up with my drum set.
Yeah, that was fucking. Oh my god. And then the next day we passed out in Andy's kitchen because he has like this love seat in his
Oh,
kitchen.
yeah, right, yeah.
So first Val puked all over the floor, and then he
Yeah.
went into the love seat and then puked all over that too. And then after he went back to the floor, I fucking slept on the love seat that was covered in puke.
Which apparently
Nice.
still had puke on it because Andy was telling me, like last week, that his girlfriend was yelling at him because she found more puke in the
Oh.
couch. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Mistakes
that's
were
my
made.
bad.
Mistakes were made.
I can handle my liquor, or used to be able to, but now I only drink once a year. So
And it's gonna be the one night that we're all together
mistakes were definitely made.
because that's
And
pretty
those,
much what I'm doing too.
those mistakes were actually made in the last half hour of the night.
It was
Keep
actually
all the shots coming.
Yeah.
keep him coming till last call. That's what Andy said, and dropped his fucking credit card on the bar like a boss.
Yeah.
We walk in there. Me and Val are fucking stumbling already, but Andy walks in there, drops his credit card. He's like, "Keep him coming." And then, like, I don't remember shit after that. Like
You just remember the card hitting the table and that's it.
that, yeah. It was like a fucking movie, like slow motion credit card hitting the bar, and then it's just like a blur and like spinning camera action and shit after that, with some sort of like high tempo fucking party music playing. That's all I remember.
Nice.
Anyway, we're legit gonna end the show now, because
Unless we want to have another rant.
another drunken rant.
Yes.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Take care. Have a good daytime.
Later.
Bye.
Motherfucker, see ya!
Hey, it worked! Yay!
Yay!
Success!